So actually, after my baby number 5, I decided to be very careful, just to have a little break. And, being very old-fashioned, I asked someone in Russia how to make sure that I protect myself but still feeling comfortable. And someone suggested period tracker, and I'm such a dinosaur, obviously, having 5 kids. Then I never heard of a period tracker before. And I started using Flo because the guys are actually Belarusian, so we're neighboring countries, so that's sort of geographically was the closest period tracker, I guess, to Russia. But actually, it's since I started using it, I really discovered an incredible platform where I've learned so much just in the first 2 days of using it. There are questionnaires that you have to pass, and being a mother of 5 and a woman that should know her body by now, I found that I only got 40% on the questionnaire of things, and there was so much to still discover. There's also, it's much more than the period tracker. Period tracker is just kind of the beginning of it. They really work in preventive medicine. So for all of us women, we sort of go to a doctor when we already have something that is happening to us, but actually Flo, because you input a lot of information manually, and they work with artificial intelligence and neural networks. Depending on the information that you input, they give out suggestions of what might be happening with you before it becomes critical, so you can actually go and check it out with your doctor. Of course, they would never diagnose anything, but they're certainly very precise on suggesting you the right information. And then, of course, if you're trying to avoid pregnancy, or it's something that I learned that actually, there are only 3-4 days a month when you're actually very fertile, and the rest of the time you can, have a pretty much safe sex. And also there are forums for women, because it's completely anonymous. You can discuss anything completely openly. And what really moved me is how many women wrote, "Oh, I'm not the only one." And really, because we don't talk about health issues, we so often feel that it's something shameful and something not to be discussed. Sometimes even with our best friends, we feel a little uncomfortable to bring this topic up because it's not really fun, and it's very, again, as I said, very personal. But there, in those forums, you feel that it's a completely bully-free space, shame-free space, where you can talk absolutely about anything, your favorite positions, and I don't know, what's happening to your body, or why is this why is this color, what it should be like. And in a way, Flo as well, it's like being signed up to the best, imagine, Instagram women health account, but personalized to you. So it's just couldn't be any better. And so I thought we need to take this further. We need to take this conversation, some of the conversations that are happening inside the app, into the real world. And that's when we came up with campaign, Let's Talk About It, period. Because the stigma around women's health and periods is coming in a different shape and form in around the world. If you are in the 6th grade girl in America or in Europe and you're just shy to go and ask for a pad, I mean, why should you go and ask for it in the first place? Sanitary items like I don't know, soap and tissues and the toilet paper are available everywhere, even in the kind of the crappiest deli on your highway, you will find a toilet paper. But even in some sophisticated offices around the world, you wouldn't find pads or tampons. And this is just kind of one of the discrimination, I think, against women that we find here very normal, or taxation. Here in the United States, apart from 10 states, all the other states tax tampons and pads as a luxury items. But when you go to India and Nepal, you will have girls and women separated from their family for the whole duration of their period. So how crazy is this? So we decided to really talk about it. And I went and met the founders, and I told them about my vision. And it's funny because I'm the first woman on board of this very female-oriented, obviously, app. You actually, as a man, you can't even you can download it, but you can't even use it. Although they're coming up with a little messenger. So when a woman is having her PMS, then her boyfriend will receive a note saying, like, be nice to her today.